are live. I welcome everybody to come in and join. And today, with our latest drawing, designing for Dining and Doodles, we're doing a little things differently. So you're seeing a little bit of a different setup. If you've not caught on to our gaming streams, that's where we kind of started it. We did it with also our story stream. But we are here today to do an art request, as well as a bonus piece. We are going to be doing a bonus piece of art. So we're going to be doing two drawings today. Today's first request, which is the request, which was by Cody Nakamura. And he wanted to have us draw La Luna here from Pokemon series. We've done it before for him. This is sort of going to be the first time we're going to be doing it live. But that is not all, because it is, of course, 1,000 episodes of One Piece. We've got to draw Luffy. So we are going to be drawing some Luffy as well. So if you want to tune in, keep watching. We have not one, but two drawings to do. And so we're going to go ahead and get things started. And if you want to send a chat, I have chat open on all matters. So if you are on Twitch, if you are on YouTube, or if you are on Facebook, you can send us a chat and I will respond in turn as soon as I could see it, that is. Let's see, we're going to start with her face. And I'm going to bring her image up to her face so we can see her face. Because she does have kind of a unique face, even though it is a Pokemon character. She does kind of have a little bit of a unique face. Pokemon has sort of a generic setup for their eyes. So I'm going to start with, we're going to start doing the face of the character. Hold on. We're going to do the chin a little bit better than that. There we go. And let's see. We note that her eyes are going to be right here. Pokemon has these elongated eyes that are very much in throughout the series. So they not only have big eyes, they have elongated eyes. So when you're drawing a Pokemon character, if it's not a Pokemon directly, because the Pokemon themselves have different design than the Pokemon humans. But if you're going to draw somebody like Ash, Misty, Brock, well, I mean, Brock has his eyes closed all the time. But if you're going to draw Misty, any one of the members of Team Rocket, because I think even Meowth has kind of these eyes. Got that a bit wrong one here. Soften her face a little bit. Do this. We're going to do her nose. And her big mouth. Now, there is one thing I want to note with doing Luluna. I think it's Luluna. If it's not said Luluna or pronounced Luluna, let me know. I will try to correct it. But one of the things to note of her versus most anime female characters, she's a little heavy. She's a little chubby, which is kind of rare to see in an anime character. We're going to do her hair over around. And see, normally I give a more detailed sketch from the get-go. In fact, you kind of see it with the One Piece. Here I did a more detailed sketch because I wanted to be a little quicker with that. This one, because it's Pokemon, the characters tend to be very simplistic. So there's not too much detail in the character to do. So it's not that difficult for me to go through and be like, oh, well, you know, let's do this one character elaborately this way. And see, one of the things I like to do when I'm doing earrings or jewelry, I tend to do the black, and then I'll come over and do a color. On them. She doesn't really have eyebrows, does she? At least in that picture, she does not have eyebrows. Let me look her up on... Oh, wait, I don't have that open. All right, let's try here. Luna, Pokemon. I want to see if she has eyebrows. If she has eyebrows, I'm going to draw eyebrows. If she doesn't have eyebrows... Well, there's a different Luna. All right. Why am I... Or that, oh, it's coming up Lana instead of Luna. That's part of the problem. You have a long-running series like this. It's a different character entirely. And I don't know why that just opened that way. Okay. No, we don't want that. All right. Let me copy and get this character version of it in here. All right. This is her face. Paste. Edit. Transform. Scale. There's her face. We have a derpy face. So I am going to actually redo everything we've done so far. It's not unheard of, but, oh, wait, wrong thing. We're going to put that on a lower layer. And we're going to go to this layer, and we're going to redo it. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to do 2 layers here. I'm going to do 1 layer where I'm going to sketch out her face. And then we'll draw from there on top of it. And I'll do this layer in red. So let's bring it down to the penciled width or thereabout. Okay. So we're going to do her face like this. I want to bring her head around. Her ears don't really show, so we're not going to worry about that. We're going to do her hair kind of like they have it. All right. Her eyes form like this. She's got a pointy nose. And she's got a lipstick on the bottom. So we need to make sure we include that. We need to give her her hair as it kind of appears. This is not, I don't know how major this character is. Like I said, I've done it before. Cody's kind of a fan of it. I'm not familiar with her, but I know she's appeared in multiple episodes. So, hey, I've gave up watching Pokemon when I got serious with college, because I was playing Pokemon while I was in college. Actually, I probably gave up more on it when I was at working my first job outside of college. Okay, she does have eyebrows. They do kind of go low on her, so let's do hair like that. And her neck like that. And a necklace she gets. And we'll do her sort of, I don't know what you call this. This is I would say almost a cardigan, but I could be some sort of open jacket. I don't know. But we're going to go with that. That's sort of where we really needed to put detail in. And if we need to, we'll do more detail elsewhere. I don't want that one. I want that one to load. Calm down. So let's do this a bit better. Let's start with the eyes. Well, that's not the layer we need to be on. There we go. All right. Start with the eyes. We're going to do one thick stroke and just sort of, she's got 2 eyelashes. Up. Blacken this. Maybe she's the whoop slap of Pokemon. I don't know. For those who don't know who Whoop Slap, what I mean by the Whoop Slap of, in One Piece, Whoop Slap was the guy in Luffy's hometown. The first episode started of the show. And every time there's a poll for characters, Whoop Slap tends to get up high for some silly reason. Now, most notably for internet trolls. But, I mean, it's always sort of put up there. And, yeah, he does have an important role of somewhat sorts, but not like a grand important role in the series. He's kind of he is a background character. What I mean, he isn't a kind of, he is a background character. I mean, he has maybe 8 or 9 lines in the whole series so far. And all he is the mayor of the town that Luffy came from. Alright, we're going to do the earring. To the side, and we'll go ahead and do her hair as it was in the drawing. And as always, for those who are coming in new or discovering this, this is by request. All of these drawings, well, I mean, most of them. Sometimes I'll throw in something like the Luffy because it is the 1000th anniversary or 1000th episode of One Piece, which is airing literally as we do this. I mean, it's mostly going to be requests. I think the next time I'm going to be off of requests will be on Christmas's stream, because it'll be on Christmas Day, and I don't know how many people are going to tune in on Christmas Eve. I apologize, I have a bit of a congestion in my throat. I will address, if you do follow me, and you're wondering what happened to yesterday's stream. Funny thing, I had done it. I did it. Problem is, it didn't stream anywhere. And I didn't realize that until after I ended the stream. So I ended up streaming to no one yesterday. What's going to happen, and I made this announcement on social media. I've also made this announcement a couple other places. Tomorrow, and I'm going to do a stream tomorrow in place. We'll be doing, of course, Tales. We'll still be doing Tales, but we'll be just picking up from where the non-stream occurred. So we're going to be doing a special stream tomorrow at 12. I have it currently set at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. So, I mean, depending on where you are, it may be midnight where you're at. But, yeah, we're going to do another live stream tomorrow. Does that mean the art for Patreon is going to be delayed? Yes. I haven't even started it, to be honest. Part of my problem with it is it is another one of my Demon Blade. So there's original content. I have other content that I've got to finish. In fact, One Piece, not the series One Piece. One Piece that I'm working on right now is right there, and that's a commission. So I have to work on that after the stream ends, and that may be around midnight to 1 a.m. till when I finish that. Depending on whenever I get out of the stream and get to drawing that. I need to zoom out because I need to see what I am drawing at this point. Okay. Her sleeves. Maybe this is a Hopeye jacket. I could have said that wrong, but I think that's what this is supposed to be. Um, let's see. She has this sort of flow here. And it goes down to about here. We're going to actually fix this. I mean, basically, I've had a odd week. As I spoke last stream, or last time we had on Saturday, I finally got the ability to get my medication that I've been needing for a while. I finally took that medication yesterday, or I mean last Sunday, and it has made me super super groggy because it makes me sleep. It's meant to make me sleep, because I don't sleep if I do not take it. So I mean, in fact, that's what was wrong for the last few months. I had not been sleeping, but probably 3 to 4 hours in a pretty much a period. I'd go to sleep on and off throughout the day. So we're trying to stop that. We're trying to get me on a regular schedule with people, um, which just helps. This week I've not been taking naps or any of that kind of stuff. Not that that's a bad thing for most people, but for me, it's a matter of what's keeping me up has been my anxiety. So I will be up all night trying to go, hey, I want to go to sleep. Let me go to sleep. Let me go to sleep. And I couldn't because my anxiety was all through the roof. And so I would lie there in my bed trying to go to sleep, and I just couldn't go to sleep. Now, old me would have made that productive time because if I can't sleep, I might as well draw. Unfortunately, old me is much younger and in, I'd like to say, better shape. But I wasn't. I wasn't in the best shape at any time. But yeah, it's old me would have been a little bit better condition to do it. Me now, I do not have the condition. I basically hurt all over at that point. I'm ready to just die at that point. Not that I would kill myself or anything on that end. With that, it's just I'm that drained. Oh, Nero the player. Hey, played. Hey, how's it going? Today I got botted. Woo! Yeah, you were on actually in the stream with the in Minecraft stream where we did the bot. We got the bot. Yeah, no. If you tuned in a few minutes ago when the stream to kill myself. I think you were in the Minecraft stream. You could have been in another stream. No, you were in the Minecraft stream. That's right. Yeah, I kind of hopefully got this straight. I'm still working on trying to get chat to play. What do I mean? You were on there when I got botted on Minecraft, or I got Minecrafted on that stream. On my Minecraft stream, I also got botted. Is what I'm saying. But yeah, no. Yeah, I had. Wait, what? Yeah, I got botted. I got botted. I just ignored him. I just let him play. I got it set up so it's supposed to knock them out, but it sometimes they won't. I've noticed that with bots. But then you weren't around, as no one was around for the non-stream from yesterday, which was I played our scheduled game and it never ran. How do you get rid of bots in the following? Uh, I just click. There's a way through the chat function of OBS to have it detect bots. Um, that once they put in for a chat, they're able to knock them off of actually chatting. I don't know where it's at. I was looking at it earlier and I made sure that mine was checked off. There was like 270. Oh, wow. 270 bots. Wow. I only had one. I did not have 270. Yipes. That's a lot of bots. And only 99 got detected. Wow. That is some serious botting. That is some serious botting. I get it on the way on ImbriaArts.com. I get it a lot. I get bots right and left, but I don't get them as horribly so far in streaming. I was like, what the fuck is that? Me like, well, learning experience. Yeah. They're out there. They're gonna, you know, shove their whatever they're trying to sell down your throat and on your stream. That's a sad truth. 8 was on my SMP. Wow. Gets 1 follow. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. Well, I mean, you came and followed me, and I wanted to make sure I did the. Wow. I just wanted to make sure I respected you for following me and coming in and chatting and helping me out with the chat a bit. I still am trying to figure out the chat function on the stream, the show, but that is something for me to complain with Streamlabs and be like, hey, I'm doing what you're saying works. It's not showing on the stream. So I mean, I supposedly have a stream. It's, if I can bring the mouse over, it should be appearing right in here, but it's not. Yeah, I have the little chat on the screen, and I have the multi-stream for those on YouTube or on Facebook to chat. Those will come up. For some reason, I cannot get OBS Streamlabs to put Twitch in that my multi-stream for some reason. But then I can't get it to permanently locate Twitch at all. I have to continue to log into Twitch on each time I go to stream, which is annoying since I do about 5 streams a week. I'm trying to find a person to get some emotes because I only have these. Hey, if you want, I can draw some emotes for you. I do commissions, and I've done emotes before for actually a family member who Twitch streams. Yeah, just put together what you want and let me know. For the emotes, I would say I can do it all on one page. You could probably just do $20. I can add it to the commission list too if you do it that way, and that way I can get it to you faster. Otherwise, you could do a request and I could do it in a remote stream, but I guarantee you that wouldn't be until mid-March at this point with my request list. That wouldn't cost you anything, but and it'd be a nice stream to do something like that to show people how to do emotes. I might still do one like that. That's 131 for sure. Yeah, by all means. I'm happy to do it. I do art professionally and as just, you know, a hobby. So I mean, I am more than happy to do it. And right now, until the new year, I'm going to keep my cost cut low. So yeah, I mean that goes out for anybody else who wants something commissioned. Um, Rates are going up as the new when I go to the new year. I am going to be raising the rates on DeviantArt and changing the rates on Patreon. So patrons are going to still be able to sign in for $1. So you can be as low as $1 patron and get on the weekly request list. Uh, DeviantArt will also have that option for people who cannot go and join on Patreon. Um, now to think, a person was mean yesterday. Hey, I mean, I people get mean all the damn time, and I'm sadly used to meanness. Uh, I've I try to be polite, and luckily I've not had to deal with too many uh, problem people on art with requests. But with my streaming, I've not had anybody mean yet. But I know this is the internet. This is where hate lives. So, sadly, I expect I'll be getting hate sometimes. I have met some B word for a long time. I I understand. I say B word because if I'm allowed. Oh no, you're allowed to curse. I've cursed in the stream. Uh, I absolutely curse. Now, I mean, certain words I will say aren't allowed. Um, Particularly ones referring to race or sexual orientations of people that are offensive. But I think those are not allowed on YouTube in general. Oh yeah, you had given me so much power. Yeah, well, hey, I'm of the mindset that this channel is not for children, so I'm not going to worry about it having curse words at times. Um, I try not personally curse too much, but I understand if I have to. I just moved my tool set in the wrong place. Come on. Move my tool set in the right place. There we go. Come on. There we go. 7 in math. 12 is best. 3 minus 3 is worse. Got a 7 in math. A 12 is best. 3 minus 3 is worse. I'm not familiar with what you're saying there. I did start watching some stuff on there on a lot more comedy on YouTube this week. I think out of viewing, I'm almost done with Seinfeld reviewing on Netflix. I passed, is what I said. Oh, okay, you passed. Okay, good, good. Great. Always great to hear people pass their tests and whatnot. Unfortunately, I'm 40. I wish I had tests. I'm old. Most of the stuff I do these days, the only tests I get, I want to make sure I'm passing in different ways. They're not pleasant tests. Because of my health, I've had to go through a couple of medical tests, and you don't want a positive result on some of them. I passed what said Avatar T pose. Yeah, I mean, I can actually, let me see if I can pull, I can actually change that a little bit, but I'm stuck on with, see, I can do things with the hands and all that, as well as I can change emotions, but they're all linked to the controller, and when I'm on one thing, I can't go to another. So until I can get whatever the device is for reading your physical standing, until I can get that set up and run, or there's actually a new program that's coming on Steam that's supposedly better than 3Teen, which is what I'm using now. I hope then I'll be able to not have this stupid arms out pose. T-pose setup, like this. And I can set myself to dance. It's all kind of great stuff, but yeah, it's. I hope you're doing well medically, emotionally. I'm doing okay, medically and emotionally. And I'm finally getting some meds, and I've finally gotten to where I get regular care now. Now it's a matter of trying to get work, so I can actually not be screwed up with that care. And basically living out of the car with good care. But we finally have gotten good care over there. Unfortunately, I have in this year I have lost senses in certain parts of my body, and I have to get to physically being active. And I've not been, and it's my fault for not being active. I'm supposed to keep up on core training, particularly, mainly because my nerves in my neck basically are getting pinched shut at times and causing my body to go numb and not react. And that's not good. It can lead to a lot worse things. And it's not blood related, it's literally just the nerves. Yeah. No, it's not good. I had to leave my last job based on that because I am because I could, my last position, I had to carry up to 75 pounds of weight and also walk about 11 miles a day is what I was averaging. And delivering parts or setting up parts for people to deliver that were auto parts. Yeah, it was heavy work. And they kind of feel that that's probably what caused the whole nerves to be pinched to the breaking point back in June. So that's what caused me to have my body sort of send me to the hospital with hospitalization, which is not a pleasant thing for me. Yeah. Between that and then I have a stomach issue that no one knows about, or no one knows what it is. We've gone through all the tests, and we're literally at the point right now that I can complain that the doctors aren't looking at my charts because they aren't seeing that the tests show one thing, and the results are not. They can't find the evidence of what's causing it. It's just we know it's a chronic issue that I get in a lot of stomach pain, and it basically makes me be in pain for a good while. I have to keep taking pain meds for it, and they have no idea what it is. They've seen bleeding, but they can't find the source. I'm like that. I'm Danish, and I added Redemption Danish for 50. Redemption Danish? What is a Redemption Danish? I kind of want to eat a Redemption Danish. Is a Redemption Danish edible? Redeem. I I'm not too familiar with. Yeah, it's cool. Like channel points. Oh, okay. Like channel points. Okay, I got you. Yeah, as I announced, I don't know if you were here. I'm going to be doing another stream tomorrow. Usually Sunday's my day off to focus on art. But because my stream did not stream yesterday, um, despite me doing the stream, I am definitely going to be streaming again tomorrow. But we're going to be doing the Tails game. Unfortunately, I don't have a way to go back in the game, so we're going to be further progress than we were. Did you not see? I did not see you yesterday. No one did. That's the problem. I streamed. No one saw me on. part of the problem, and I think I know what it was linked to. We were changing. I got a new URL for the stream specifically that links the merchandise store also, and so I mean I'm able to. You saw me game? Really? Because the stream did not show up on any of the channels. It did not record on Twitch, it did not record on YouTube, and it did not record on Facebook. None of them had it. You might have saw me active, but I apparently I was not. If people saw it, I'm glad because the stream does not exist in physical form. I'm gonna start. Oh, in modded Minecraft? No, I was not in. You were in. You saw me on Wednesday. Modded Minecraft. That's when I do modded Minecraft. Yesterday was Tales of Symphonia. Yeah. No one saw yesterday's Vine stream. Yeah, that was Wednesday. That was Wednesday. I had, like I said, it's a non-existent stream from yesterday. Yeah, time does fly by fast. It absolutely does fly by fast. I mean, I don't know if you're in the US. I did not realize that this next week is Thanksgiving. When Thanksgiving is literally the next weekend until Thursday. When I sat down on Thursday to oh, you're in Scandinavia? Okay. In the US, we have a holiday for Thanksgiving. That's basically we get together as a family, eat food before Christmas. It's all it is. And I streamed, or let's see, I sat down Thursday to do artwork or to do some artwork, and I was like, wow, I wanted to see what time Thanksgiving is because my family was talking about it. And we're like, what do you want to bring? And I was like, I don't know. So I went to check, and I was like, holy crap, that's next week. So I'm gonna have to put together some food on Wednesday and Thursday, or Wednesday and Tuesday, this coming week. I'm gonna be making sweet potato chips with a marshmallow dip and a cranberry relish with pecans. I need to stream those. I probably need to. I'll probably try and record some of the cooking of those. But I mean, at the same time, it's just me. I don't have a setup for my camera on my phone, or even my. I actually do have a digital camera, but I have not gotten it set up and working yet. Uh, but yeah, I might try and see if I can get that working to record me cooking those foods. Got a lot of friends too, because I streamed and they just joined and I didn't expect it. Hey, that's great. Absolutely. I have normally I expect a lot of people to join it, or we usually chat a lot in this stream, because this is the art stream. It's a little more relaxed, and I can just turn around and look at chat, and there's nothing really stopping the art. So I mean, this stream is a little bit easier to chat with people, just like the story stream on Thursdays that I do, which is not going to happen this week. So if people are looking for that on Thanksgiving week, there's not going to be a stream this week for Thursday. No, you're not a distraction at all. I'm used to chatting with people on the stream. In fact, I mean, it helps me improve better to look when I'm playing the games. I don't know why I just did that. Let's see. Here's the thing. When you were with friends, it's nice to talk with them, even if there's no chatters. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. And I mean, most of the people that I have in here are usually fans from Deviant Art, or sometimes patrons, and sometimes friends I've met along the way because I used to do conventions. I don't do conventions now. because I do feel like they're a very expensive waste. That's what I mainly do, just go to distract mode. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these days, especially since COVID, I think a lot of people have just gotten to this, get distracted by every millimeter. Exactly. I think her, is she wearing socks? Where's her feet? No, she's barefoot. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and draw toes. What most people tend to hate to draw when they draw is toes. I don't know why. They're not that complicated. They're stubby versions of fingers. Most people, well, I mean, a lot of people hate to draw feet in general. It's not just toes. Some length with legs. Yeah, I probably should go. Yeah, I do need to probably add more to her there. Her skirt's probably a bit too much, is what it is. It is a bit long, so let's actually shorten that. I kind of drew out her legs, but no, it's absolutely no. You're right on that. I mean, it's not me not trying to draw it. It's more a matter of just debating on where I was, and I'm fine with redrawing things. Why is this not? Let's up the tolerance a little bit here. Still not doing well. Why is the tolerance being so crappy? Why are you being so crappy? And I will talk during drawing no matter what. So I will chat and talk and all that. Hell, most of the time I'm on the phone with people. I will chat and sit here and draw while I'm with them on the phone. And that's just something I kind of got used to with art training. You're tired? Well, go to sleep. I mean, yeah, it's 2:44 there. I mean, yeah, it's 8:44 here. It's my usual running time, and I've got at least another hour to go on this stream. But I thank you for joining and chatting in with me. And yeah, I'm gonna try and keep getting this chat function working and get the stream working to be a little bit more professional. But yeah, definitely get some rest. I mean, I for one can definitely say get some rest. I have gone so many years with not sleeping too much. All right. Let's do her toe, foot like this. Well, ankle needs to come in there. My usual go to the fucking bedtime. Yes, yes. I mean, I have alarms set to tell me to go to sleep. Honestly, I have one alarm that tells me, "Hey, it's about time to wind things down. Get ready to go to sleep." And then I have another alarm that yells at me that says, "Go the fuck to sleep." And I've been ignoring it too often. So, I can tell you, yeah, it's not pleasant to miss sleep. Uh, your body needs it. I know I've had times where I've not slept at all for a couple days, and body doesn't like that. You start seeing stuff, and I know I saw a building that did not exist last time I didn't sleep. It's a good way to get the effects of drugs, I guess, but not good for the body in any sense. And of course, this is not a medical show. Absolutely do not take that as advice. Uh, do get yourself some sleep. Do not sleep. I would not advise anybody not to sleep. You start to hurt after a while if you don't sleep. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. We're going to do our big toe here. Little toes. I'll give her 4 toes on that foot. It's our little secret. It's our little secret. I haven't started drawing any happy little trees, but or a happy little bush, but it's our little secret that she only has 4 toes. On one foot. She's going to have 4 toes or 5 toes on this foot. And let's see here. Bring a foot. All right, she's got these curved sandals. They're not traditional sandals, so they're actually probably form-fitting. And we need to do the same with this one. One hand looks monstrously wrong too. That's not good. That does not look good. All right. Let's try and redo the hand here. Let's go to this layer. And we're going to sort of sketch out how we want this hand to be. Why am I? Oh, I'm on clear. That's why. Okay. So the hand, we want the thumb to be like this. This finger coming in. This finger coming in. This finger coming in. And then this one all the way in. And we're going to do sort of a... So there, we kind of need to resize the little arm piece right here. Do things. Sometimes it's just looking nice to sacrifice. Absolutely. I mean, it's always best to go with what the image looks best. And sometimes that means losing a body part here or there in an image. When you draw, so I mean, it's... A lot of people hide body parts behind the body. I try to avoid that from too much because I try to keep a somewhat professional look to my work, which would require me to show the body. But there are times that people don't realize it. La, da, 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 da. All right, we need to do kind of an inward hand there. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing. one more thing, because this is kind of bothering me as well. If you have something that you're happy with, like a hand in this case, but you need to do a slight edit with that body part, don't be afraid to move it. In this case, I'm going to move it out a little bit because her sleeves go to about midway on this arm. So we're going to actually move it out a lot. So let's move it here. More like there. Deselect. All right. Then we're going to put that there. Blend that there. Now it looks more like she's holding back on her arms. All right, she's got a little bit of a move to her. All right. Come back here. All right. Dark spot, dark spot. Trying to use the color palette as always with the character as it's provided. If you're doing an established character, it's just kind of normal to do it that way. Mortal Batman. Sometimes, oh, yes, that was. Thank you, Immortal Batman, and welcome to the chat. Also, I thank you for coming in and joining in. Let's get her hair, and I think her lip is the same color as her hair, or general color of her hair. There's the general color. There's the lip. Let's add the skin tone to the body with the hand and the legs and feet. And there we go. And I think that's even, well, it's a brown. So let's do a, I think the jewelry is the only part I'm going to do a little bit different than what the anime did with her. So we're going to do her necklace. Because it's definitely a necklace. We're going to do this color with the necklace and the earrings. Kind of because it kind of is on the same level as this yellow and the red and the green as far as spectrum color and gray tone. But it's also a matter of, it kind of looks good when we do this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add highlights because it is supposed to be gold, I'm assuming. We're going to add highlights to give it a little bit of an uptick. And so that's something that she doesn't have. She does on her lip, though. So we want to make sure we get her lip. She's got the same color blue as her dress for her eyes. And like all Pokemon characters, she's got that white eye on the top. Now, let's get her shadow color right here. And we need to get her sandals done. Let's see here. And we're going to add a darker color on the inside. Let's see. So go down here. Actually, I'll switch that up. I'll make that continue the same color as the strap. And let's add a shadow for the dress. And I kind of want to give her breasts have kind of been ignored for the most part here. So we kind of want to give her something indicating she's got a bust line. The shadow is going to help a little bit with it, but it's not going to be much. And we'll add a little bit of shadow here. And shadow down here. Give her ankle and her foot. Well, let's do that. Her foot's facing downward, a light source, unless it's really on her, it's not going to be coming from above. And we need to deal with that opening there. Oh, wrong spot. All right, add a little shadow under the toe. We'll add a little shadow to the hands. Well, let's see here. These fingers will have a shadow on them. So we're going to go right here, 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 but we're going to go down, carry the shadow over, a little bit right here on the thumb. And we'll do this, we're going to do the easier way on this one because we've kind of got it already set up. There. So basically that is effectively, I'm going to go ahead and close those off. That is the request for this week. That being said, like I said, we're not doing one today. We're doing two. So let me just do that. We're going to save it just to be on the safe side. And we're going on to the second one. Let me actually delete that. I was using a reference earlier. Let's see here. Let's see if I can pull up. Wow, the moment you hit just monkey and D, you get them. It's that easy. It shows you that prominence. All right, we need to get a one where it's full body so I can get colors for him. I do not want Amazon. I want images. Let's use Red Hawk image here. Copy. Paste. There we go. So we got Red Hawk Luffy. Even though he's not using Red Hawk in this, we're going to need those colors. We'll fade him a bit. And actually hide that for right now because it's going to get in the way a bit. Well, crap. Let's fade it so it's not in our way, but I can still see his face. All right. This one is not, as I said, it's not a request by anyone. This is absolutely, I don't know why it zoomed in so much. Something I wanted to do, and since the timing is at basically the One Piece 1000, being a One Piece fan, I absolutely want to give mad respect to the massive crew that has put together 1,000 episodes of One Piece. Not all I've liked. A lot of them have been some janky. A lot of them have been absolute crap, particularly fillers. But I can honestly say I was watching some One Piece this morning. And I will definitely be tuning into the 1000th episode later on streaming. But for right now, we're just going to give some mad respect to the Pirate King, soon to be Pirate King, and draw him as he should be. And let's see here. Let's see. Draw him right here. Would be and I've drawn Luffy a couple times. I mean, I'm kind of used to it, and it helps that I'm also a One Piece fan, so I've seen him develop over the years. I've seen him when Oda draws poorly and when Oda draws great. And right now, he's drawing pretty awesomely, and so is the anime, and that's what I kind of got to give mad respect to, because there are times when one or the other are really bad. I kind of want to make the hat a little bit rough because I'm going to be doing the technique to drawing his hat a little bit later when we get down to it. But we want to not make his hat a straight line because it's not. It's a straw hat. So it's going to be rough around the edges. And there we go. Bring up the top of the hat, going up to there. I'll have to work on his hand and a bit off of another panel or sketch panel so I can work out his hand, how his hand is. But here we go. Draw his sleeve. I do appreciate that Oda actually changed his outfits now. Pretty much since Water 7, he's been doing it with Luffy and the crew. They're no longer wearing the same outfit throughout. Well, I mean, Nami was never really wearing the same outfit from episode or from season to season, or voyage to voyage. Luffy was always wearing that red vest through most of the beginning of the series. And it wasn't until Water 7 when he started adding in new outfits, and it's just great to see them that way. Because I mean, honestly, with my own series, Demon Blade, I want to draw new outfits. I want them because people are going to wear new outfits. You're not going to wear the same thing every day. You may at times, because hey, you might have a work uniform or something, but you're not going to wear the same outfit every time you're there. Now, there are exceptions. I mean, I've got a few characters that are dead, so they won't have much of a wardrobe. But it's also good to just do kind of, in a sense, to, you know, get used to both style, fashion, when drawing something. And just getting a nice look for your series to keep up to date. I mean, just changing up looks does that. All right, I gotta fix one thing with that part. There we go. Okay. That's what we have so far. Before I get to the pants, let's get to the pole here he's holding. Let's make it thicker than 4. Make it a 10. That's our usual thickness we go with. And we want to go from one end to the other. And we can erase the lines that go in between the clothing. So if it goes on Luffy, we can erase it from our sketch. Now I could have done it on a different layer. In fact, actually, let's do that. I did all that. I want to do it on a different layer. So we're going to do it on a different layer. It's a little easier to do things that way. guess this is sort of dating the series or the stream because of the exact stream, like I said, is occurring right now for the Funimation release slash international release of the episode. Although I think the episodes air exact time now with the sub streams. Of course, it doesn't run the same with dubs, but hey. Bring Luffy's arm down. Thumb goes over. Hand goes over. Hold on, its fingers are bigger than that. I know its fingers are bigger than that. Okay, let's go ahead and the last thing I want to do is sort of these leg puffs because I do like to exaggerate them as torn up part of his jeans because they kind of are. He doesn't really wear long jeans except in one incident, which was an ad. I'm still thinking about emotes. Hey, go right ahead. I mean, take your time. I mean, just get in touch with me. You have my chat. You can just drop me a message or something through, and I'll put it on the list. Why is my leg doing so poorly here? There we go. Do you have a Discord? Yes, I do. Simply just Imbria Arts. Just go to imbriaarts.com or Imbria Arts. Just look me up on social media. But if you go in Discord, let me even pull it up. I'll give you the exact numbering here from Discord. Don't switch. Home. Come on, pull up home. Imbria Art, not Imbria Arts. It's Imbria Art. On there. So yeah, you can send it. You can send me it. Let's see if I can. User settings. Profile. Where's my profile? Come on. Pull up my profile. Why don't you pull up my profile? Streamer mode enabled. Okay. Profile. My account. User settings. I don't know why. Embriarts.com is my website. But it also, I mean, as you can see in the top corner, you've got Facebook Imbria Arts, you've got Patreon Demon Blade, yeah, Reddit, Imbria Art, Imbria Arts on YouTube, and it should show Discord in a moment. Well, Twitter at Imbria Art. Imbria Arts on Instagram. And there we go. Imbria Art on Discord. So yeah, the socials appear. Let me pull this up. They appear. I believe the button is this one. No, not that one. Literally right above me. Socials are right there. Imbria Art. I wonder if ImbriaArts.com is having issue. No, it's up. It's up. I'm getting it. Hadn't been updated in a while. I'm going to be updating it soon. But yeah, we've next, in fact, 2 weeks. My God, time. My God, time. In 2 weeks, I will be celebrating 25 years of Imbria Arts being, well, part of the anime community slash art and industry communities for 25 years. My God. We celebrate that on the 10th. We are going to be doing a super long stream that day. I think I've got it scheduled from 12 till 12. So it's going to be a 12-hour stream. Let's see here. What is Luffy's feet like in this thing? Okay, he's got 3 type, or he has a 3-way sandal. So it goes, well, that's the pencil. I don't want the pencil tool. So he's got 1 going this way, 1 going this way, and 1 going this way. Yet he still loses his sandals. What a crazy man. And they're rounded. So they're kind of like Laluna's earlier. Also need the 5938, the number 5938, the numbers. Yeah, that's what I was trying to find. Let me see if I can find them on my phone here real quick. Because it's not showing up on there. Four 598 or 5859. Excuse me. All right, I'll type it in the message here. Here, I'll type the exact wording. Yeah, 4459. Yep. My OC stopped. That's probably my own fault. There we go. There we go. She's moving again. Kind of. Yeah. I think she stopped because I wasn't in front of the camera. At the time, so I'm kind of, I need to get a better situation with the camera set up, and I need to figure that out off stream. When I do art streams, I have to be up on the computer, whereas when I have gaming streams, I can lean back in the chair. So it's always kind of hard to do it that way. Story streams, I can be either way. But getting the model up and working is the great part. And I am going to be doing something different there. Yep, got you here as a friend ad. And if anybody else wants to join, I mean, absolutely, just ask and join. I have my Discord server Uh, I will be posting these artworks after the stream on them, as well as on DeviantArt. As always, I am big on DeviantArt. Can you please help me with suggestions as I mean emotes? Well, I mean, I have to figure out what you kind of do for your whole concept. Do you have a sort of a concept of how you personally act, or some gimmicks that you tend to run through with your streams? I mean, most people have asked me to do. Let me see if I can pull up some of that. One of those. I'm gonna pull up some of the emotes that somebody asked me to, or family asked me to do. So, let's see. Now that's a watch. Or that was a tattoo. Let's see here. I should have them in here somewhere. Oh, here they are. So this is one of the emotes I did for a friend. Was female gremlin from Gremlins 2. I hand drew that. Open another one. So we have a chibi version of Freddy from from Nightmare on Elm Street. And we have Gizmo, a very, very effed up Gizmo. But I mean, those were emotes that I was asked to do for another streamer. So I did those. I'm going to be doing some emotes of my own soon. But first up is going to be working on Imbria Arts' main page. That'll include the stream from now on. It'll also include the source for the merchandise that we have available through Streamlabs. And also, I am going to be working on this model's winter outfit. That'll be actually premiering on Friday's stream. Since I'm not going to do a stream on Thursday, it'll be premiering on Friday. So it'll premiere right after Thanksgiving. We will have a Christmas outfit, and then I'll do a winter outfit after that, or after Christmas season. But I am going to be start doing some outfit changes, different looks of the character and whatnot. And hopefully we'll get a better system of streaming the character. But yeah, those are little things that people have asked me to do. Gizmo smoked some shit. Yeah, I kind of feel like Gizmo was high on something there. Sometimes the drawings don't come out that great. And then I let's see here. I mean, I've done tattoos for people's requests. Also recently, let's see here if I open one. I had to do a Baby Yoda for a tattoo recently. So I did a Baby Yoda for somebody. I get some odd requests at times. Let's see if what else I can show. Oh wait, it's a different brand. Alien on a donut. This is one that fell through. Somebody wanted an alien driving a donut. So we've done an alien on a donut before. Let's see here. In fact, there was more aliens with donuts. Pretty much. I mean, there's a whole donut theme with them. I might use some of these as my own because they didn't. If they didn't use them, I'm using them because they never paid me for these. So I'm going to use them. But let's see what else is weird in this situation here. I mean, of course, I've spoken a lot loudly about. I have people that do masking that make requests. So I mean, they tend to be doing things. In fact, the request today from Cody Nakamura, he's a big masker. So we have Santa with donuts, reindeer with donuts. Um, and like I mean, heck, I'll show another one here, but I want to show one that was requested. And now emotes. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you don't want to pay for it, I'm gonna turn it into an emote. I'll do something with it. This was requested by some friends. This one, basically, those who don't know, one of the things I have done in time, especially with ImbriaArts.com, we have made RPGs of Fairy Tail, One Piece, and Naruto. This was based off of a One Piece game. The entire crew wanted me to put together a drawing of each of their characters. This was the notorious Jack the Barrel Maker. Or as he unfortunately became known as the Cannibal Jack, because he bit a man's ankle to get away from him, and the rumor spread that he bit the man's leg clear off, and it just kept building and building. But no, I mean, I'm more than happy to do some emotes for somebody and do some other things for people. I mean, that's kind of the stuff I like to do. I mean, I'm like I pointed out early in the stream. I'm working on this one right now. This is a commission, so I need to work on the background for this. So I mean, that's something I've been working on today while I've been off stream after I did the sketches for these things. So I mean, I'm always more than happy to do art for people. Sometimes, yeah, I kind of get sick of it, especially with the masking. I kind of get sick with it. Because some of the requests are just repetitive. And then, of course, I have my own stuff, which is Demon Blade. And then another series coming out. And always trying to do that. I am in between pages, so I can't really show the well, I can show the latest one, but I can't show what's coming next with Demon Blade. So, I mean, I can go comic pages. So, I mean, if you tune into Tapas, Webtoons, or Deviant Art, even Facebook and Instagram, both of them have it. Yeah, I hope you're going to be good in the future with medical stuff. I should be. I mean, unfortunately, what does worry me is losing use of my hands. Well, my left hand I've lost use somewhat. I hope that doesn't happen with my right, because I am right-handed. It does worry me. Losing my hands and losing my eyes are going to be the bigger problems. I will always create. I will, no matter if I lose those functions or not, I will still find a way to create. But I mean, that is sort of what I live for, is to create. I don't care about the money so much as I can pay the bills, make a living. That's fine. I am more happy to create and tell stories, which is what I do. And that is in the purest sense of what I like to do. I mean, heck, my own Demon Blade, that's my own Demon Blade art behind me. If I minimize that, it should hide away. Well, good night. All right, night, Nero. Get some sleep. I don't know why it's not minimizing right now. I can do it another way. Let's see here. For those off stream, this was an old piece of art that we did. Let's see. Let's hide window capture. So that's an old piece of art we did. It is the two of the main characters of Demon Blade having a romantic moonlight dance. Let's get on with finishing this up, though. Normally, this runs about 2 hours a live stream. We're still within that goal right now. This is going to go a little bit longer than normal, though. I expect us to go longer with the One Piece drawing, even though we're closer to finishing this. Did I draw that on a different layer? Yes, I did. Okay. Let's do some erasing then of the pole. We can. All right. Then erase over the fingers. This well, no, I'm still worried about it because it's over this finger, over that finger. We'll fix those with the pen. Bring the coat close there. And actually, I am going to merge these two since I've already kind of screwed that up. But let's look there. All right. So we still got to do the cuffs of his pants. We got to do his top hand, or his hand on top of the hat. We got to do the details to the hat. We got to do his chest, including his massively massive six-pack abs and scars. And then we got to do the straw hat flag in the background. I will kind of start it right here. Last bit went a bit wrong. Okay. Let's do the leg, or the puffy parts of the jeans here, which is just jagged for right now. We'll do more with it later. Mal is telling us, or I just got a message from Mal, One Piece 1000 is out. No kidding. We've only been advertising it like crazy. All right. So I'm trying to do the hand movement with myself. Let's do this on. I'm gonna try and fade this a little bit more, and then I'm gonna try and draw it in on another layer. or sketch it in on another layer. So his arm's going to be like this. This is his pinky. Let's give him more of a knuckle there. There we go. I'm going to do his scar in a color, so I'm not going to draw the scar with the black ink as we go. So that's going to be different. Let's fade that. I don't like the way that finger worked out. Nope, the arm's fine. This finger needs to be... Let's do that. Okay, now let's do some of the techniques here. Actually, let me do his hair a bit more. He should have a little bit down his neck here. All right, we're gonna do his chest, and I'm gonna actually go ahead and give the color, base color to the hat, and then I'll do the texture to the hat. And I'll do kind of the same with the scar. I'm gonna start with well, we also got to do the buttons. I forgot he has 4 buttons we got to put on. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And I'm already screwing up on abs. All right. When you're doing abs, they're not shaped like most people think they are. They're triangular, in a sense. Well, rectangular. Well, they're rectangles, but they're kind of also going downward. So I mean, you always want to kind of do a triangle pattern with them. When you do an ab, you kind of do that. We're going to do his neck bone, because you always kind of want to do the collarbone, neck bone on a character, especially an anime character. If you're going to do an anime character, draw an anime character, that is usually actually shown. So it's important to remember. Now we're going to do, like I said, the colors for the hat. And actually, it's kind of easy to do his hair. His hair is 1 level away from black. It's not fully black. It's 1 level away from black. And I'm waiting on this to finish loading. And we can kind of tell that with the PNG here, because the black here is true black, and then this off gray, which is pretty much the same black right here, or this grayish black here, is Luffy's color for his hair. And we got a couple of open spots to close. Dang it. Now his hat. We'll go ahead and do the base color, which is this yellowish brown, and then the red stripe. Now, as you can see, this is how you draw his hat. You do segmented lines outward. Basically, one, two, I wanted to process real quick. 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna do a little bit of an inward here. This hat's not fully on. But you do that around the hair, around the head. I'm doing kind of the larger hat, I guess. His hat changes size from episode to episode, story to story. I don't even think Oda has an exact sizing for the hat down when he draws it. And then for the top hat, you just do kind of these cross hatches here. And just kind of give it all around. We're going to go ahead and add the red of the shirt. Blue of the pants. And the yellow of the sort of sash, I guess. And buttons. The same yellow goes in the buttons. We're going to go ahead and get his skin tone going, especially on the chest, because I got to do a scar. And I do scars a little bit different than anime tends to do them. I have characters with scars. Of course, my most prominent character, the main character of Demon Blade, has scars on their face. So when you do scars, and it's good to know how you want to draw them. In black and white, of course, it's always going to be a black tone. But when you're doing color, especially in the anime, or hell, I mean, I can even see it in some of the color walks that Oda does. He does kind of do this. The scar gets a different tone, and usually it gets sort of a fleshy pink. So we're going to go with our. This is kind of the area I kind of want to go. That color with the scar. And it's one of the things I always respect anime for, is if you're going to scar your character, or you're going to damage your character, you make sure they show it. And Oda is a master of doing that. He always makes sure that Luffy or any of the characters, they show damage. Now, he still do some stupid things like Luffy regrowing his tooth and the Sanji. What is it? What's the name of the islands? I'm forgetting it. The Big Mom arc. I'm forgetting the name of the because the arcs are named after the islands. I'm forgetting the name. But as you can see, I almost did kind of what the shadow is here on accidental. So, I mean, that is kind of how you would do a scar. Some people will do differently. That's just the way I've kind of been taught and the way I kind of do it. Other people are get trained, and I mean, there are times you'll do the color. Like if I were to do a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic character on here, which I've drawn several times, I would not be drawing with black line. I'd be drawing with the color by their scheme. But we are drawing Luffy, and Luffy has a set color scheme. We'll deal with a pirate flag in a bit. Kind of figured it's off white. Okay, let's add some detail to it. And for those wondering why I don't do videos, I don't have editing software. It simply comes down to that, and I don't have the time really to do the editing software. I know how to edit. I was trained to edit. It's one of the things I actually graduated from college with communication arts and design, and that was my specialty was video editing. I hand video edited, which is unheard of. And I by that I mean I spliced actual videotape. And there's I mean I was trained to splice actual film as well, but to splice actual videotape is nigh impossible. You're looking for danger when you do it. Because you can't see the frames. All you can see is the electronic sort of message there. And I had to hand edit something that was damaged because it was the final. It was literally our final, and the last few hours, and the tape got eaten, and I had to hand edit it. And that's the only reason we literally gave part of the cut videotape to our professor, and to show them what I had done. And he's like, "This has never been done in my class in 20 to 30 years." And he's like, "I gotta give you an A because you did something no one does. You don't hand edit. It's rare. If you're restoring, maybe you will hand edit, but it was unheard of at the time, and you especially don't hand edit these days because it's almost all digital. Um, there are a few people that do analog. I kind of miss Luffy having the big pockets that he had in Water 7. He was so happy to have pockets so he could store his meat. Uh, that sounds bad, but I mean, it's honestly what he was doing with it. He was storing meat. It's one of those moments where it's like, yeah, I want to see the live action do that. I am not dissing the live action though. I actually have mad respect for the choice of cast. I not don't know them too much, but I've been told that a lot of people had respect for the person who's going to be Nami. I have mad respect for the look as Luffy's down. The person playing Zoro is absolutely a skilled person at using swords, so and making it look badass because he was in Kenshin movies. And if you don't believe a live action could be done right, then you haven't seen the Kenshin or the Gintama movie that was live action. Um, and I will say, even the You're Under Arrest live action, it was a good one. We kind of just talked about that last week. But yeah, You're Under Arrest, it was a good live action. There are good live action anime, or live actions of anime. One Piece is definitely going to be the big budget one. I will be amazed on how the thing I don't have trust in is Netflix with the CGI. That's all I don't have trust with. But if they're spending the money they're supposedly spending, and Oda himself is behind it all, I am gonna give it mad respect. Because I mean, the man could technically almost fund the series himself. People like to say, "Oh, well, it's billions of cost." Oda makes billions. Oda is makes a huge profit off of One Piece. It is definitely something he could afford, and I know he's been wanting to do. He wanted a good team behind it, and hopefully Netflix will not F it up. That's all I can say. Hopefully they won't F it up. I'm going to do Luffy's toenails because they do show in here, so we'll have to do toenails. I don't usually do toenails. I don't usually do fingernails. Mainly because sometimes it just looks weird. You're usually looking at the character at a distance, and it's a detail I don't really bother with. But yeah, it's the human anatomy. You're gonna have to do them from now and then, and today is gonna be the day for me to do some toenails. Just a little notch of what looks like a toenail. That's all we had to do. I'm of course going to be reading One Piece when it comes out tomorrow. I will stop whatever art I'm doing. It'll be right before we do the live stream tomorrow to make up for the F up yesterday. But yeah, I will be reading the One Piece chapter when it comes out. Um, haven't had something pop in my head while I was doing that real quietly. Would I, at any point, want to go to Japan and do anime or manga or whatnot with them, of course, offering these days for people to come and do that stuff. No, I hate to say it, I would not. Part of it comes down to my health. Part of it comes down to me being trans, and they don't accept it very well there. Um, Part of it is the strain I know that animators go through. Even though I think Toei does pay pretty well for their staff. It comes down to a couple of different things. Also, I mean, diet. My diet is and foods that Japan tends to not use and or not eat, whereas they tend to be fish heavy. I cannot eat fish. They tend to be vegetarian heavy. I could do, I can make do with vegetarian. I'm fine with vegetarian. Um, I'm fine with some vegan dishes, but I'm not a vegan. I'm a carnivore. I love myself some bacon, some actual bacon, you Canadians. Not what you guys call bacon. Same with you, England. I know England loves that ham that's supposedly they call bacon. It's not ham. It's ham. It's not bacon. I'd like to visit Japan, but I would not like to live there. Not that I don't think I'd get some respect and get treated decently. It's just not an environment for me personally. I wish it were, but I can't. And it's the same concept with me going to cons these days. I will be happy to go to a con if they pay for it, but I am not going otherwise because it costs too damn much. My last con, and that was 2007, folks. My last con cost me $500 to be an artist at a con, and I never got to really see anything outside of that con. And I was like, no, this is too much. It's too much. I don't really make back everything I can at the cons, or I used to not to. I probably could make some decent money this time, but even still, you were talking some severe expenses. I'm going to make the flag the same color as Luffy's hair. And there's an opening apparently. Or hit that. Okay. And likewise, I'm going to make the sandals color the color of the pole he's holding. All right. Now, I kind of drew the Straw Hat logo as I saw it there, and I need to pull it up here and bring it up here. It's going to be wavy, so it's going to be a bit different. So that's the logo right there. A couple things to note of the logo. This is a complete circle right here. So that's where you actually want to start with it. So you want a complete circle. I'm actually going to do this on a 20 because it's a logo. And we're going to do it a little bit lopsided because it's on this flag here. The bottom half is sort of an egg shape going over on it. So I didn't do it right there. All right. You have layer, let's see, hold on a second. Two lines. One, two, three lines there. You have two perfect circles for eyes, which are low, so they got to be down here. And a sort of middle circle here. Black. Then we do a line for the hat. So we're going to actually grab our pen tool. And we're going to go here down to here. That's going to be where we're basing their head off of. We're going to curve it and then go from there to there. Curve it. And it's screwed up on the curve. Then we do a line from here to here. Still looks kind of wonky, so we're going to take our drawing of our skull and adjust it as we go. So actually, I see one thing that makes it look wonky. Okay. Deselect for a second. The bottom layer looks really wonky because it's not in the right placement. That's what's throwing it off. I'm going to try and do this actually with line tools instead. It might be easier to do it that way. So we're going to get the curve tool, and it starts under the middle of the eye. And actually, the eyes are off too. Crap. Hold on. Let's do this. Okay. We're going to still do it by line tool, but let's get the eyes in first. And actually, let's do the hat first, which goes sit down the dead center. So we're going to be actually doing this slightly on a curve. So he needs to be like this. Then we erase the middle of the line. That looks so nice. Thank you. Thought you were going to sleep. Okay. Now that we got somewhat in a center position with the hat, let's bring the eyes in. And actually, first one is bad. The second one looked fine, but I can't. All right, let's see. We want perfect round eyes. We want almost perfect circles here. I'm sure if anybody who does works on the series sees this, they're probably like, why aren't you using a French round, or why aren't you hitting shift and with digital to get a perfect circle? Because I want it to it's on kind of an angle here, but they go mid of the eye. We'll fix the part on Luffy's sleeve to mid of the eye. Downward. Actually, let's go further down. And actually, let me get an angle on this, because this is kind of, we're doing this on an odd angle. Here we go. Flat that way, back that way. Up. There we go. All right, we're going to go round. Over. Round. Not right, because we're doing it wrong. We're trying to do it on an angle like we're not supposed to. There we go. Chin's probably a bit off, but oh well. We need to go lower, don't we? We need there. Do a line with that. We do one line, two lines, and I see why I'm getting thrown off. I've got the eyes in different positions. So let's fix that. What I'm going to do is erase the eyes, and we'll fix them next. It's always hard to kind of reproduce somebody's logo. It's kind of easier to reproduce a character than it is a logo. Especially if you're eyeballing it like I am. All right, we undo. All right, we're gonna do copy, paste. Simple enough. We'll get two equal circles the same way. And I can put them on roughly the same angle. All right, select, deselect, merge with the layer below. And then we need to do his nose. His hat has to be longer, so we're gonna just kind of do the same over here. And we'll add it in as we go. And Okay, next is the bones. I'll do the red stripe as well. All right. The bones go out from here down to the bottom of the chin. So and it goes out from the bottom of the lip here down there. And we repeat it on this side. And for the top, it comes out of the points of the hat. So actually, let's go ahead and do the red for the hat. Bones look a little bit thick too. Let's get them started where they should be, and I'll actually have to do some illusionary work here as we go. Up here. So we're gonna make it a little bit thinner. Kind of just bring them off to the edge here. And we'll just do a little bit of a nub there so you kind of get the idea. Let's hide the actual picture of Luffy. And we're actually kind of running out of space here. So we're going to kind of make it like it's curling up on itself. Well, actually, we could always just... Let's do this. Wait, the logo's on there. All right, first and foremost, let's cut the logo out here so I can work on the image. Okay. Select, deselect. All right. We're not going to make the flag as dramatic right here as we have it. And we actually need to fix that. Hold on. That part of the bone. Because it goes straight out and it needs to be somewhat equal. Just go straight out and over a little bit. And down. One more set. around. There we go. Now we add the color, and I kind of screw myself because I put the damn pen down on the tablet. Dang it. Did it? Oh, crap. Ah, crap. Ah. Okay. No, it didn't. Okay. No, it did. Fuck. It just crashed. I mean, beneficially, clip paint saves. Negatively, it crashes. That's what I'm waiting for. Oh, it did not crash. Okay. All right. I thought it crashed. It did not crash. I don't think. I don't know. It's processing. It's processing, but I can pull up the page. So fingers crossed it did not crash. That would suck. Given it saves. It saves throughout the stream. Okay, it's saved. It did not crash. Whew. I would be so upset because I know at least all this skeletal work was not saved so far. And I think it's going to overpower this drawing. I think that white's going to overpower the dark. It's not seeing it. It's taking too long. I needed to lower the tolerance. Ugh. But I gotta wait again. This is sort of the territory with art. There's a lot of sometimes, especially doing digital art, you're gonna have to wait while it processes things. It's still processing. My God. Oh, fudge me, fudge me, fudge me. Fuck me. Fuck, 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 Yep, I knew that was coming. All right. This is where we need the tolerance down low. There we go. Now you're doing it. All right, we got to add some notches in the hat because it's not, well, hold on. Let me look. No, I don't think that hat, I think that's something wrong with the image here. I don't remember those marks. Let me see one where anime. Okay, they go back and forth on marks, it looks like, but officially I am looking at the site as it is drawn in the anime. I will post it on the drawing as we go over. The official one we're going by does not have marks. So that is what the One Piece hat looks like. It does not have those marks for personal reference. While the reference we've been using for it does, the one that is on here does not. So we're going to not do those marks. I am, however, going to add a few other things. I need the tolerance to be low on this part coming up here. Just waiting for it. And I need to also color in these two spots here under Luffy's arm. Hold on, let's save. Let's save, because I don't want to be frustrated with this going on me. Oh, I know why you're not picking up, because I'm not on it. All right, we're going to grab elements of the black. And I'm also going to include the logo, but I also want to include these guys here. Okay. First off, we're going to make sure we color in this spot. Now, on another layer, we are going to come over with a lighter gray. If I get a brush, where's my brush tool? There it is. I'm going to use a smooth watercolor for it. And the reason I don't care that it's going over the logo, hiding the logo, we're going to make this a transparency and sort of fade it into the drawing. The idea is to kind of create a highlight / shadow with the flag. I want to kind of make it a little bit more natural than, say, if I did a drawing of it. Or just drew on it with sketching. So if I can do the brush, this is a watercolor brush, I can make sort of these odd transparencies, these fades, really nicely if I just kind of lightly go over the edge. All right. Let's take that. I don't want to color burn. Subtract. Yeah, that'll be good. And then we're going to do a reverse of that with with a lighten. So we're going to go, and this time I'm going to go all white. And we're going to just add a light, well, not that harsh, streak here and there. Add one right here. Add one right here. And then this layer, while we had subtract, we're going to do add. And we're going to fade that deep. So it gives it more of a fluttered, realistic flag waving moment. And the reason I did that is because we're dealing with a very dark to black color. On stream, you can barely tell the difference, but I mean, it does make a difference doing that. Last thing I want to do is kind of color the staff, and then we're going to do the 1000 episode, 1000 logs, or is what they're going with. So we're going to do 1000 log logo as best we can. Or our own take on the 1000 logs. And with the staff, I'm going to just do a quick trick here. Let's see, monochrome. I want color. I want texture. Wood grain. And I'm just going to do a quick flip here. Get that there. And then we're going to, color burn's not good. Multiply. Yeah, that'll do. Multiply. There we go. And lastly, we just want to do something for the 1000. So I am just going to go down here. Oh wait, let's get on a proper layer here to do this. Now, let's just do it. Let's just do a font. Actually, let's do one other thing here. With this. This one's going to be normal. And we're going to just go over it. Let's make this nice thick line. Let's go 50. And we're just going to erase that layer or parts of that layer to give us a highlight. So from here, there. We're just going to do some text fonts. So let's see here. I want it bold. That's my usual one. That's digital strip. If you ever want to know what I kind of use, For my text, I use digital strip. But for this, I want something a little bit more notable. That's not it. That'll work. And then underneath, I'm going to do so let's go ahead and remove all our stuff that we've been using for our backgrounds. And lastly, we're going to just go ahead and sign this sucker. So I thank you all for joining in and helping or watching as we've done this stream today. It was wonderful to have, especially Nero, and then also let me get up to the scroll up here. And I am not Batman joining in for chat. As always, we are on here every Saturday to do these streams for you all. This is completely by request, as is our Thursday streams. Stories. We do fillers with our own original content from time to time with the story streams. I will be returning to that in December with a couple things. We will have a reading of Demon Blade's Christmas stories. There are a couple. We will also be doing a Sailor Moon request story that is not by me, and we will return to our isekai and also the Imbria Art, Living Kingdoms. So, and I might also tune in and do something else for a Christmas stream. I might end up doing something along the lines of a Christmas, Christmas Carol. I might read that on live and do the whole thing live. We will see. It's still in the planning, still in the works. For now, I want to thank you all for joining in and being a part. Actually, I just saw something I need to fix on here with Luffy. I didn't do his shadow of his hat. So let's do that before we call it a night here. So we're gonna give the shadow of his hat here. It's kind of like this. And we'll do a little bit of its shadow here. And definitely under his hands. All right. There we go. 1,000 episodes down. I don't want to say down the drain, because it is a great show. I am going to continue to do some shadows as we talk here. Like I said, I am going to be doing a special stream tomorrow for our gaming stream. I will be covering Tales. I don't know how long it's going to go. It may not be a full 4 to 5 hours like we've been doing, because we're getting towards endgame in that game, and there's a lot we kind of missed. I do want to go over a bit of it. Who knows what else I might do with that stream. I might do some artwork on that stream too. And we will be doing, of course, the next Tales game after that when we do finish that. So if we finish Tales and Tales of Symphonia, we will move on to the next Tales in the line, which I don't remember which one it is. But that, as promised, that is what we're doing. We're going through the Tales series. I might be adding. I don't know when Final Fantasy VI is coming out. That is definitely going to be an ad on when that comes out, because we did start with Final Fantasy V, and 6 is by far one of my favorite. Is my favorite Final Fantasy game. So when the Pixel Perfect comes out, we'll add that. There may be one or two other games we go through. I've admitted to I've been playing Skyrim off stream because I just had a hunkering to do it, and ironically, it was on the 10th anniversary of the game. Kind of surprised, but hey, that's when I picked it up, and I've been playing it a little bit off stream. Not much, just a little bit, but I am doing it modded like crazy. Because I kind of like modding some of the games I play, but others, yeah, we can't really do that with the Tales game we currently are on. Okay. Now we're done with Luffy. So I thank you all for joining in and being part of the stream here. Like I said, I will be doing a stream tomorrow night. Pause due to scroll. Okay, let's go down. Let's go to our chat, though, for sponsorship, because, as always, this is a sponsored stream of sorts. I have to say of sorts because they don't pay me. I just promote them because I love them. And that is Built Bar. They're absolutely delicious. This is, hell, I'm an overweight person. I enjoy these bars. I can tell you right now, I've not had them in a while, because I haven't been able to buy some. I'm going to be trying to do that soon, though, over the holidays. I'm going to be ordering a bunch to make up for my candy habit, which is gotten out of hand as of late, because Christmas and Halloween, my God, they push the candy. And then we get to Valentine's Day, and they also push the candy. And then we have Easter, and they push the candy. They all push the candy. But Built Bar has low sugar, low protein, low carbs, low fat, high protein, not low protein, high protein, low carbs, low calories, low sugar, low fat. They are delicious. They are absolutely delicious. And they have multiple flavors. Right now, they have vanilla out. You'd think that vanilla would be one of the first flavors you come out with, but nope, vanilla is finally out. So you can go and order some yourself at built.com. That's built.com. And use the promo code Imbria Arts to get a bonus 10% off of your order. And order some Built Bars. You won't regret it, trust me. They are not only a great great protein bar for if you're wanting to be one of those people that are heavy on the protein. I was in myself for a while. And I will probably go back to it soon. But definitely, it is a great replacement for candy bars. I cannot say that more. I mean, look at that. 130 calories. A Snickers bar is in the 200 to 300 calorie content. And don't even get me started on how much sugar's in those things. Wow. But these only have 4 grams of sugar. So these are absolutely a thing, and they focus on taste first. That is their first priority. That is built.com/ and use the promo code EmbryoArts. And that is the end of our stream. I thank you all for joining tonight. I know it was a longer stream than usual. We went 42 minutes over our usual 2 hours. But I will be back next week with a new drawing. I believe, again, of Sailor Moon. So I will see you all again next time. Till then, have a good evening, a good weekend, and a good